Hello, everybody. Happy January. Happy New Year. I'm just excited for all the things. I usually hate winter. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's 6 p.m. here. It's pitch black. Has been for a minute. Not loving that. But, anyways, I'm learning to find joy in the winter, in the slowdown, in, the whole like relaxing at home and just being, existing and finding peace with it. And it's been a wonderful journey so far. So I'm really excited about that, but I'm even more excited about the Bring Back My Bars. So if you don't already know what it is, Bring Back My Bar is a program that we run twice a year. So it's every 6 months. We do this January and June, and it's 25 cents that you as a customer or consultant get to vote back. So they're discontinued fragrances. Top 25 get voted back. This time around, it was top 20 voted back, plus 5 picks from Dan Orchard, our interim CEO. So that being said, we can read a description, but we all know that smelling it's just a little bit different, and I'm really great at explaining things. So I'm going to go ahead and do a live smell session with you guys. I will do my very best to keep this as short as possible for you, and try to make this just very relatable. So let's go ahead and start off. We are going to go A to Z. So in order, make sure you have a piece of paper in front of you, because if there's something on here that you're like, oh, that sounds good, I want to try it, make sure you write it down. So just first and foremost, that is definitely the route to go. These are going to be the same price as regular wax bars, $6 each, 3 for $17, so you save $1 on 3 of them, or buy 5 get 1 free, which is 6 for $30. That's available on any combo. You could do some Bring Back My Bars, some of the new Mardi Gras collection, some regular bars in our catalog, other LTO wax. Basically, if it's a regular priced wax bar, not licensed, you can pop it in this bundle. So any sort of combo, but I recommend ordering in packs of 6 just to save you some money. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Your bartender friend here. So for those of you that don't know, I've bartended for years and years and years, and it's just ironic that we have this one. It's called Amaretto. So it's phenomenal. I do bartend. I'll tell you, it smells just like amaretto. Almond scented fragrance sweetened with honey and spice. Now, here's the front of your wax. Here's the butt of your wax. Oils have different densities. So I always make sure to smell the front and the butt, because this is going to give you an accurate representation of what it is going to smell like while it's warming, since some of those oils are more dense and sink to the bottom. Oh gosh, it is like almond extract, amaretto. Oh gosh, it is wonderful. Highly recommend. If you are someone who likes baked ones, it's not too sweet. I hate sweet scents. I can't say that I would warm it just because I don't like sweet scents, but it's not overwhelmingly sweet. So very almond, smells like brand new, real amaretto. So that is one for you. Next up, we have Awakening. So rumor is if you mix Awakening with amaretto, it smells like an amaretto sour. To me, I think it might be true. So that is, if you are willing to try a mixture, I would say 1 cube of amaretto, 1 cube of Awakening, see how this goes. This is an unexpected harmony of white peach and vanilla, pineapple, and amber. So at first, when I smelled the front, I was like, okay, this is more of a powdery fragrance, more clean. It's technically a fruity scent, but I definitely get that balance from like the amber and the vanilla in it. But when I smell the backside, it's a lot more lively and bright. Definitely get that pineapple and peach, but up front, it's more of that vanilla amber. So I wouldn't be surprised if those are the top notes. I'm sure if you mix the two of them, it would be a wonderful combination. So again, that's Awakening and amaretto. All right, next up. This is Bananas, obviously in the fruity collection, Bananas, just like Gwen Stefani told us how to spell bananas. A delicious tropical banana mixed with coconut milk and island vanilla, reminiscent of banana flavored toffee. Okay, so on the back end, it's very banana, but not like candy banana. It's not Runts or Laffy Taffy banana. It's surprisingly more balanced, and I think it's that coconut milk really just kind of like evens that out, gives it a good creamy texture. Yeah, that's actually, I'm not mad about that. It's It up front is more like banana Laffy Taffy, but not quite as strong. It's definitely mellowed out in the bottom of that. I am a big fan of. All right, next up we have Blood Orange Spice. So this is one that I remember from a few years ago that I was a big fan of. This is in the spice category. A sweet tart trio of candied apple, blood orange puree, cinnamon sticks to satisfy your autumn obsession. Now, this one to me gives potpourri vibes, and you're going to hear me say that kind of often. That was something my mom was really big on growing up. She always had a potpourri going. It was one of those like old school ones you plugged in with like the blue and white pattern on the outside, and then it got like all hard and crusty. You know what I mean? Anyways, this is giving potpourri vibes. You definitely get the orange on there. That is, it almost like hits your taste buds, your taste buds with that acidity. Like you can feel it on your tongue as you smell it. Like it's very vibrant, but it's also balanced. It has that cinnamon stick, but it's not overwhelmingly spicy. You have the spice up front. When I smell the backside, I definitely get the blood orange more, and it finishes off with more of that cinnamon tone. So you like fruity and cinnamony scents, recommend that one. For me, that's something I do all holiday season, all fall and all winter. That's just kind of something I enjoy. So next up is our first licensed. So what's special about this Bring Back My Bar season is this is the first time we've brought back licensed fragrances. So licenses is in Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter, for example, just different licenses we carry. So this is the first time we brought licensed fragrance back. Here is Buzz Lightyear to Infinity and Beyond in the fruity category. Blast off to a galaxy of endless imagination where fizzy orange and black currant are cosmically balanced with plum blossom and sugared raspberry. Can we just like for a second talk about how great these people are at describing these things? Like it's just like, it's so whimsical the way they describe these. I just love it. So this one, first of all, as soon as I opened it while I was reading, I got a blast of fragrance. So just ironic, but it is very grape. Like to me, it smells very grapey. I know it doesn't say grape, but to me, I get like the grape with the orange. It has black currant. It just reminds me of grape a little bit, but not like super grapey, kind of like Grape Nerds. Even though it doesn't say grape, it could. I wonder if I smelled this as if it was not purple, if I'd still say that. But I get just a little bit of that floral mixed in with the fruity. So it's not like it's definitely fruity, but it's not like a sour candy kind of fruity. It's more of a balanced and chill. To me, Grape Nerds. That's what that reminds me of. And I think that's just wonderful for a little kid scent or a Disney scent because that is just pure whimsy. All right. Next up, we have Caramel Sugar Cone. So this is another one that was super popular a couple years ago. I've been selling Scentsy for just shy of 10 years. So there are quite a few scents that I'm familiar with. All right, so this one is guilt-free gooey caramel, vanilla, sugar cone, and a touch of malt. So this is a really fun one to mix with. Gosh, it's super caramely. It almost reminds me of like a stroopwafel. Ooh, but on the back end, you get it's almost like fresh. Like it's not super like too sweet, you know, like hurt your teeth kind of sweet. It's super balanced and you get that. It must be the malt in there. But the caramel, the vanilla, it's just all around a bakery lover's dream. That one is Caramel Sugar Cone. And again, that's a really fun one to mix with if you like caramel scents. All right, next up here, we have Cinnamon. So this one's actually new to me. I'll have to look up when this launched because I don't remember this one at all. It is a spice category, warm, earthy cinnamon and spices melded with a cool burst of crisp peppermint. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a little skeptical when I first smelled this one. I was like, oh, I don't know if that sounds very good. And at first I was like, I am not really so sure about this, but it's surprisingly like, I don't know. I still don't know that I'm sold on it. It's very cooling mint. Like you could like feel the coolness rush up your nostrils as you smell it. And you definitely still get the cinnamon. I don't know. It's odd. It's an odd combo. I don't know how I feel about this one. And I don't really have a way to describe that other than it's very minty and it's got that touch of cinnamon, but I'd say it's more minty than cinnamon, and the cinnamon is kind of like an after scent. It's an odd combo, but if you like both of those things, you'll probably love it. All right, next up we have cranberry mango. So this one I'm super excited about. I don't remember when this came out. I actually kind of want to look it up because I don't remember this. All right. Cranberry mango. I wonder if I could figure out the last time it was brought back. Because that's just crazy. Yeah. Okay, so it was brought back in 2016. So apparently I have smelled it at some point, but that was when I wasn't doing too much with Scentsy. All right. Cranberry mango is a melange of tropical mango, cozy cranberry, and spicy pineapple. Obviously in the fruity category. And it is divine. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I love tropical scents year round. And this is like winter tropical. I have never in my life experienced a wintry tropical scent. And that mango mixed with it's to me, I get a lot of the pineapple too. It's like a pineapple mango together, and then imagine it to be like curbed just a tiny bit by that cranberry, so it's not overwhelmingly sweet. It has that little bit of bitterness to balance out that sweet vibrant pineapple. Oh god, this is going in my Scentsy club 100%. I am warming this all winter because again, I love tropical everything. I want my whole life to smell like coconuts and pineapples, and I wish I lived on a beach. Kevin asked me what I wanted yesterday for dinner. He's like, well, what do you want for dinner? I'm like, I just want to be on a beach. That's all I want. So in case you're wondering, if you like tropical scents, that is a must. Cranberry mango. It's going in my Scentsy club. I cannot live without that one. All right, keeping that coconut train rolling, we have Crazy Coconut. So this one was originally in our kids collection. We had a kids collection of wax for a short time there. Coconut milk mixed with fruit and vanilla ice cream, yum. So it's meant to play on that whimsical, childlike wonder, things that children really enjoy. Oh, okay. So if you've ever smelled pineapple, coconut, vanilla, this is giving very similar vibes, but without the pineapple. So it's pineapple, coconut, vanilla, but imagine it without the pineapple. You definitely get like the coconut vanilla ice cream feel, but it has just like a little bit of, not like tart, like the little fruitiness in there. Like, oh gosh, that's like creamy. That is very creamy. That is, oh, yes. Another one that is probably going in my Scentsy club because I have a problem. In case you're wondering, I have a lot of scents in my Scentsy club, but that's why I have it, right? Exactly. So next up here, guys, so that was Crazy Coconut. Everything Nice is up next. Sugar and Spice and Everything Nice, deep caramel and swirls of butter and roasted pumpkin with glazed pecans. So bakery lovers, this is for you. I always like to note that because I feel like there's so many people that love bakery scents and it's just not me. I wish it was. This is a strong bakery scent. That is some caramel right there, guys. Like caramel, like very savory caramel, like makes your mouth water bright. With the pecans, it's very nutty. It's very caramely. You get that little bit of pumpkin to give it that like creamy roundness. That just a little bit of spice. It is not a super spicy scent, but it has just like that little bit to kind of balance it out and give it some backbone. But wow, that is a strong one. Everything Nice. You caramel lovers, you nutty lovers, highly recommend. All right, next up, Falling Leaves, an earthly blend of clove, cinnamon, and patchouli. My hippies, where you at? You patchouli lovers are going to love this one and another one. Okay, so this is the spice category. This is like a hippie dippy scent. So like think you're going into one of those like hippie shops. It's exactly what this smells like. This smells like my mother. My mother was obsessed with patchouli. Gross. But people that love it, they love it. So like cloves, cinnamon, patchouli. It's exactly that. It almost reminds me, it almost gives me like leather vibes. I don't know if that's how accurate that is, but that could also just be because my mother was also obsessed with leather. So there we go. It's so funny to me how much scent memory plays into describing fragrance. Okay, next up we have Frosted Ginger Cookie. This is another bakery scent lovers. You're going to love this one. Chewy brown sugar spiced with warming ginger and fragrant vanilla. I love ginger. I don't know about you guys, but I do. I love it. Okay. So front and butt. So this almost has, you guys are going to think this is really silly. It almost gives me like Fruit Loops. Like, to me, it kind of smells like Fruit Loops, and then you added a little ginger to it. You know, that's so weird. It's not very sweet. You definitely get the ginger. You get a little bit of that vanilla, but it almost has like a fruity, like Fruit Loops vibes to it. I don't know. That's a weird one. Frosted ginger cookie. I know that that is another fan favorite of a lot of people. My friend Karen loves that one. All right. Next up, we have lavender vanilla. I love lavender scents, so I'm definitely partial here. Obviously in the floral category, relaxing mix of hillside lavender, vanilla beans, orange zest, and patchouli. There's a lot of patchouli this round. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. This is spa vibes. This is absolutely just like spa, lavender fields, lavender, like think like luxury lotion. Or even it's almost like, oh God, that is fresh, guys. Holy cannoli. The back scent of this is like lavender, like real, like oily lavender, not like soap, artificial, gross lavender. Oh, wow. Okay. I love this one a lot. Okay. So get this right now and then warm it as soon as springtime hits and like you're ready for those spring scents. If you're not there already, I promise you, you will not be upset about this. So I'm going to go a little bit out of order just in a second because we have 2 lavender scents. So this is lavender vanilla. Okay. Set that aside. Again, I said I'm going to hop out of order just super quick. This is lots of lavender. So it's the green wax with the purple back. So it's lots of lavender, calming blend of chamomile and lavender is this description. Okay, so this one is a lot lighter. It's very light. Okay, so if you liked Fuzzy Blanket, for example, you're probably going to love this. It's very mellow. Oh, by the way, if your nose ever gets like overwhelmed from smelling things, don't smell coffee beans because that just overwhelms it and overpowers everything else. Instead, if you can, smell your skin or like unscented clothing. And that will help to kind of cleanse everything out. Okay. Yeah, so this one is just super mellow, barely lavender, barely chamomile. If you like light fragrances, this is for you. It's very refreshing, perfect for like a bathroom. Personally, I like my scent strong. So between the two, lavender vanilla is a win for me. It has vanilla in it. You could definitely tell that it rounds it out, but it's not super vanilla. That's a really good spa fragrance. I am a big fan of that one. Okay. So that's lots of lavender and lavender vanilla. Next up, we have another floral fragrance for you. It's called Lotus Era. Now, my SSD, Kelly Tenney, she's my upline with Scentsy, has been telling me about this fragrance for years and years and years and years. It's a downright favorite of hers, and I've worked really hard over the years to try and get it back. I then met a customer, her name is Kathy, she's super sweet, who was also obsessed with this scent. And she's like, hey, like, I need you to smell this. I need it to vote back. And this time it finally came back, and I'm so excited because this is for the first time in 10 years that I've been selling Scentsy that I'll actually get to smell this one. So I'm really excited. Taste the sweet nectar from a honeysuckle trumpet as a warm amber and patchouli hover above the spring garden. In case anyone's wondering, January 2024 is the month of patchouli, apparently, because that is in so many of these fragrances. All right, so right away, I got a waft of fragrance. So just so you know, that is not a super mild one. It has some oomph to it. And it's fresh. Oh, guys, I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for flowers. I'm ready for fresh air. I'm ready for sunshine and warmth. Oh, wow. Okay, I understand the hype. I totally get it. It's honeysuckle, but it's not like super, super, super floral. It's floral, but it's not like floral in a bad way. And it's balanced. It's so funny because I hate patchouli, but apparently I love it in fragrances as an enhancer or a balancer or whatever it does. Oh, wow. Oh, you floral scent lovers, please do yourself a favor. Get this, add it to Scentsy Club, and don't ever live without it because holy cow. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with that scent. I get it. It's so good. Oh, so good. Okay. Next up, we're keeping the floral train rocking. Peony petals. Okay, so this one I do remember. It is very strong. Peony and rose petals dance on a soft breeze. It smells just like peonies. Very vibrant, but also fresh. It's vibrant, it's floral, it's fresh. I am a hard person to tell rose because I do like a little bit of rose and stuff. And I know that people that don't like rose instantly smell it out and don't like it. So if you don't like rose, probably don't go this route. But personally, I get a lot of peony and just a tiny bit of like that rose water finish. Not roses in soap, roses in like authentic, like rose water. Way, way, way better. Okay. So that is floral. We are moving on to our next one. This is red cedar and sage. So this is in the woods collection. My friend Joel will probably love this one. He loves anything cedar and sage. So run free through red cedar, sage, and fresh forest greens. Oh, wow. Okay. Manly. Kevin's going to love this. This is like woodsy, manly, like think of like sexy lumberjack freshly out of a shower. Oh God. Say less. Okay, that's sexy. That is a really good manly scent. It's super woodsy. It's very strong. It's balanced. It's herbaceous. It's vibrant. Oh, yes. Guys, that is. Woo, that's a good one. All right. Next up, we have, like I said, Year of the Patchouli. Simply patchouli. That's literally the name. That's literally the description of it. It's just patchouli. I remember smelling this when I first became a consultant back in 2014 and being like, oh God, this is awful. It smells like a hippie shop, a head shop. It smells like patchouli and smoke. If you like patchouli, that's usually the vibe they go for. So if you like patchouli, that's for you. If you don't, if you've never smelled patchouli, chances are you don't like it. Just FYI. I am not the biggest fan, but surprisingly, I like it in other stuff. All right, we have just a few more here. Strawberry Sweetie. So this is one of Dan's picks. This is the fruity category, a fruity delight of strawberry sprinkled with sugar and vanilla. Okay, so if you like the scent sugared strawberry that was here in the springtime, you're going to love it. It's very, very similar. It has like that touch of vanilla. It's very fruity, super strawberry. Almost reminds me of like a strawberry milkshake, but a little bit more fruity. Oh yeah, strawberry milkshake vibes all day long. Okay, next up, we have toasted caramel sugar. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, where is that scent? I think, oh, nope, I lied. Next up is toasted apple butter. Toasted apple butter is creamy butter blended with ripe apples, scented with rich spices. So this is the bakery category. Holy cow. Okay, so I definitely got a lot of spice up front. Still getting a lot of spice. So just so you know, spice lovers, you're going to love this one. Bakery scent people, if you don't like spice, this is a no-go for you. It's very creamy. You absolutely get that like toasted, like cinnamon. It's not, no, it's more nutmeg, way more nutmeg, not as much cinnamon, but just a little bit. Baking spices. It has a creaminess. It's not heavy on the apple either. I would say this is, I personally would rank this as a spice scent over a bakery scent, but that is just me personally. All right, next up we have toasted caramel sugar, not to be confused with the last one, toasted caramel sugar, warm milk with caramelized sugar and toffee, all swirled together with the scent of silky sweet vanilla musk. I love musk scents. Usually people know if you like musk or you don't. It's just one of those things. All right, there's a bakery scent. Oh, wow. Okay, you ever smell those Werther's candies? You know, like the little grandmas carry around that I loved prior to my dairy allergy diagnosis? This smells like Werther's candy. Wow. Okay, like toffee, caramel, creamy, sweet, but not too sweet. Very well balanced. Oh, that's another one making me salivate. Oh, this is like, oh, yum. Like handmade, homemade toffee or caramel or like Werther's, if you know what that smells like. Definitely what it reminds me of. If you like bakery scents, that is an absolute must. Okay, next up is Twilight. We are on our final 4, guys, so hang with me. Twilight is a lovely, sophisticated scent infused with soft, romantic florals and ocean air. Technically classified as a floral fragrance. Okay, okay. Okay, so this one to me, so I'll show you first. It's black with red wax. It's giving me soap vibes, like very, very clean. That touch of floral, it's very soapy. Personally, it's not hitting me well. It instantly triggered. So if you are sensitive to fragrance and certain things give you headaches, first of all, hello, that is also me with certain stuff. That is one that hit me. So if you like this kind of stuff, you'll be fine. If you're very sensitive, skip it. Don't smell it. Just trust me. Okay. So that is Twilight. That again is one that's been asked for a long time. It's very popular with a lot of people, but that one is a no-go for me. Next up, though, Twitter Pated is an absolute must. I remember when this scent came out and I was obsessed with it. First of all, it's Disney. I love everything Disney, but it is a really good fragrance. Spring is in the air and it's waiting to sweep you off your feet in a swirl of sun-kissed Meyer lemon, morning dewdrops, and lush wild moss. So again, this is technically fresh category. Oh, and it's so wonderful. If you've smelled pear blossom cucumber, pear blossom cucumber, that is very similar to this one. It has like the bright acidity from that Meyer lemon, but otherwise it's really fresh. It does have a tiny bit of, it does smell a little floral, just so you guys know. But to me, this is like a lush spring scent. This is perfect for bathrooms, for kitchens. Oh, it's just really nice. That is a good one. Oh, God. Just as good as I remember it. And so stinking cute. All right, next up, vanilla walnut. So any of my bourbon fans, when I bartend, I specialize in bourbon cocktails, and I use a walnut bitters in my Manhattans and old fashions. If you like bourbon, highly recommend looking up black walnut bitters, using that in there. Black walnut is a big thing in Ohio because they grow here. But yeah, so I'm excited for this one. This is a bakery scent, vanilla walnut, a warm fragrance with roasted walnut and sweet vanilla bean. Okay, so I definitely get vanilla up front, but not sweet vanilla, more of like a savory vanilla. And on the back end, you get a little bit more of that walnut, but it is, to me, more of a vanilla fragrant, more vanilla heavy fragrance, more vanilla. And then it's kind of rounded out by the walnut, but it's definitely not walnut front. Very well, could be different warming, but that one is definitely more vanilla. So if you like vanilla bean buttercream, if you like cinnamon vanilla, any of those other vanilla scents, you would probably love that. It would also be a fun one to play around with mixing. All right, last but not least, we have whipped vanilla pear, a luxuriant caramel glaze tops baked pear and whipped vanilla, another bakery scent to finish us off. Okay. Okay. So this one to me, I'm getting like pear up front and like a light pear, not like a super fake pear, like a real authentic. And I'm getting a lot of pear on the back. So this is pear. It definitely has that creamy vanilla texture and scent to it, but it's more pear. So this is kind of like that fruity and bakery one where personally I would struggle with which category to put that into, but it is very good. It's vibrant. It's light, but it's not too light. It's not super heavy. Ooh, yeah. No, that's a really good like springtime bakery scent, because I know sometimes those bakery scents are just like a little too much in the spring. This would be a really solid replacement for that. So that is all of our Bring Back My Bars. We have, again, those are available $6 each, or buy 5 get 1 free, 6 for $30. You can mix and match those with other collections, and then I'll just show you guys really quick the Mardi Gras collection. So it's super cute. It comes in this adorable packaging, this little box that's ready to go. So whether it's for yourself or a gift for someone else, it is ready. And then the 5 fragrances. So let me go ahead and just show you those descriptions. So confetti showers, sparkling citrus swirls around black currant and a hint of peach. We have creme de menthe, which is a sprig of garden mint mixed with sweet peppermint and spun sugar. I have a lot of mint lovers, so that is definitely a good one to keep an eye out out for. King's Cake, for those of you that don't know, that's the cake with the baby in it. A sweet crust of cinnamon and brown sugar coated with silky notes of golden butter. Midnight Masquerade. I just bartended a masquerade New Year's Eve party. How funny. Sugared beignets and a smoky vanilla dance behind delicate masks of midnight lily. That one I'm excited to smell. That sounds very, very exciting. Sweet Parade. This is a jamboree of blood orange and juicy plum tossed bright golden pineapple beads in celebration. So that one's going to be very vibrant, very fruity. This one is going to definitely be in the, let's see, I can actually look at them here. Yeah, so that Sweet Parade is fruity. Creme de menthe is a bakery scent. Okay, probably because of the sugar. King's Cake is another bakery. We have the Midnight Masquerade, which is technically a floral fragrance. So I'm curious to see how that is balanced out, like how it actually smells. And that's not one of those. All right, well, guys, that's what I have for you. So thank you so much for hopping on. Please let me know that you're watching this, whether you hit the hashtag replay, let me know in the comments, tell me what your favorite scents are. You can hit me up to have me place the orders for you, or you can go straight onto my website. That's vrowe.scentsy, SCENTSY.US. I will share that in the comments here, in the description of this YouTube video, all over the place. So you will see that. I am more than happy to set you up with a free rewards link. So when you order through your own link, send it to your friends and family. They order, you're going to collect party rewards, and you can have free Scentsy without doing a party. We also have extra half off rewards this month only. So that means that you'll get additional half off items when you host a party this month. So if you would love some Bring Back My Bars, I'm happy to send you samples. We'll do a party, or you can just bring it to friends, collect orders that way, and you'll get free stuff. And last but not least, this is a huge Scentsy Club month. Those of you that don't know, Scentsy Club is our free, completely free, no strings attached subscription service. You only pay for the products that you add to your cart. You choose which products you'd like. All of them have to be consumable, so no wax or no warmers, but definitely things like wax, cleaners, laundry products, all that fun jazz. And it ships to you. You choose the frequency. So you can get it monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly, which is every 3 months. You have one skip per 12-month year. And if you keep that wax bar in your Scentsy Club, Scentsy will continue making that wax bar for you even after it's discontinued, even if you're the only person in the world with that wax bar in your club. So if, for example, you really, really loved Lona Sarah the same way I did, or the lavender one, what was that? Lavender vanilla. If you really loved those fragrances, you would add them to a Scentsy Club. You're going to keep getting them year round. You'll have access to them all year. You'll get them at your frequency, and they'll keep making it for you even after this month is over and it gets discontinued again. So that is amazing. Other perks of Scentsy Club is you get 10% off $30 or more. You get you get one half off item for orders of $60 or more. You'll get $2 off shipping with every order. So instead of paying $10 shipping, you'll pay $8 in shipping. We have other perks in there like the Always Get My Bar. There's tons of brick fragrances in there. So the bricks, I should have grabbed one before I came in here. They are equivalent to 5.5 wax bars. They're huge, absolutely massive. And we have tons of scents available only in Scentsy Club. And one of the newest perks for Scentsy Club is actually the Scentsy Soak. So if you've tried Scentsy Soak, you know how wonderful it is. But the it's basically like, we had bath bombs before. We used to have bath bombs and they were hand pressed so that they float, but they were struggling with consistency. So instead they took the bath bombs and kept it in the crumbled form. So where it's just taken apart into a powder, and you pop that into your bathtub. It changes the color of the water with no stains whatsoever, which is phenomenal. Okay. So no stains. Oh, let me see. We had it in here. Okay. Maybe I'm losing it, guys. Don't mind me. We don't have Scentsy Soak in here. I thought we had Scentsy Soak, but that must have been a temporary thing. But anyways, if Scentsy Soak comes back, I do highly recommend it. And last but not least, the whiff box. So every month we have a new whiff box that is $35. If you go and order it through Scentsy Club, you're going to get $2 off shipping, and you're going to get 10% off. So it's going to be $3.50 less. So you're going to spend less money on it. You're going to save on shipping, and you can get this every single month. So if you wanted a whiff box every month, you can add that to Scentsy Club. You'll get it cheaper than you would on my regular website. And those always have more than $35 worth of products in them. So highly recommend giving that a look. Again, I will link everything here, but if you have any questions, I am always here and always happy to help you out with scent descriptions, with scent recommendations, with helping you save money. I'm here for you. I love to serve you, and I am just happy to help. So if there's anything I can do for you, please don't be shy. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Just remember, you have lived through your hardest days, and no matter what gets thrown at you this week, you can handle it. And it's okay if you have mixed emotions, and it's okay if you need to take a minute to just decompress and to shut everyone out for a minute and just be and just exist. And I really, really, really encourage you to just relish the stillness and quiet that is winter. So we might not be outside having the most fun like I usually do, but I'm spending more time inside, and I'm finding peace and grace and joy just in slowing down. So I really, really would love to encourage you to just be present in those moments, take it all in, enjoy the quiet for once, and just be, okay? I love you guys. I hope you have the most wonderful week, and thank you so very much for the support that you show my business, because I wouldn't be able to do what I love without you.